Now we will go into beer review number two. Howdy Beer has the benefit of I'm already one beer in, so feeling rather toasty. We will see how this goes. Again, I just pick up stuff at the store, try stuff out, figure out what I like and don't like. No offense to the companies involved, and I don't remember this being particularly memorable. Sorry, guys. If you check out their website, they are, I believe, in Colorado. Um, if you lived in Texas, wouldn't you want a bar that said, a beer that said "Do no harm, take no guff"? I mean, I'm interested. Howdy Bar. It's a true Western Pilsner. Howdy Beer is made with Western living in mind, be it on a river, on a mountain, at a show, or on the porch. Howdy Beer delivers. And they're in Colorado, of all places, which I take no offense to. So yeah, pretty simple website, straight ahead, not a lot of info about how it's made. Let's go ahead and try this guy out. Howdy Beer, Western Pilsner. I do find that I like Pilsners. They're lighter, a little bit more crisp. I feel in some ways that they're a great pairing for food. If I was going to have friends over for charcuterie or snacks or burgers and tacos or beer, pilsners usually fit the bill just because they're kind of light, kind of crisp. But let's try this guy out. Very light color, and we'll give that a minute to let some of the suds go down. Howdy Beer. I do notice over time, again, the lighter, more crisp beers are more my favorite. Pilsners and Kolsch take a high spot at the moment. Um, Even with whiskeys and things, tequila, I tend to go towards the lighter stuff as opposed to the darker. So with whiskeys, I'm kind of like an Irish whiskeys a bit more, even Bushmills. Something that's a little clean. I can have a shot of Bushmills and a beer to chase it. It's not crazy peaty scotches that I seem to be gravitating towards. Not that there's, again, anything wrong with it. It's just your personal preference. Tequila, same thing. Blancos. I thought I would like the reposados and añejos more, but I find that the blancos are amazingly floral. Don't make me hungover. I can have several drinks in the evening and feel pretty nice and wonderful. It also tastes more like the agave in the states of Jalisco and Michoacan, where the agaves are grown. So it tastes like the countryside to me. It's evocative. Let's go ahead and see how is our level here. Still a little bit of foam. Let's see here. Gonna try this out. A little more, I want to say bitter, but it's bitter in comparison to the Lone Star I had just before this. Let's check again on their website. I don't think there was any additional information that people need to pick up. It was like, again, I didn't see much on the website in relation to, other than the fact that it's 4.5% alcohol by volume. There wasn't a lot of information about how it's brewed, or it looks like it's a pop up. So the Howdy Bar, are they just serving food out of this particular place? Interesting. And when I click on this, what's that do? Oh, it's just the main page. Though you could follow them on Instagram or Facebook. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. What do we got here? Looks like that's right at about the level I can start to drink it there. Let's try this out. Again, just a little bit more bitter. And when I say bitter, it's just in comparison to the Lone Star that I just had with the agave nectar. I get a little bit of honey, a little bit of clover honey. When I talk about evocative, does it make me feel like these graphics? And, if I was out on the range, I don't own boots, but if I was on a horse, sure, I'll drink Howdy beer. It's crisp, it's light, a little bit refreshing. Um, it's not particularly challenging. There's nothing about it, for instance, like that's one of the things about doing reviews I think about all the time is like, do you make it such that it's challenging for people? Because part of the thing that I'm most interested in is almost like Tony Bourdain. It's like opening up food and cuisine to a larger, broader audience so that anybody can figure out what they like, what they don't like. For me, a lot of it is just the exploration process. What do you like? What do you not like? What's good? What's great? Um, Figuring out what you enjoy and what you appreciate about beer, going where no alcoholic has gone before, trying to figure out what's tasty, what's not. Also, I make jokes about alcoholism and people get really upset. And it's like, listen, I don't make any bad life decisions. I just like to drink. What's the difference? I don't know. Howdy beer. It's pretty good. It's crisp. It's almost like with the little bit of honey, it's almost like clover. It's a grassy, floral, a little bit of hops, but it's not overly bitter. It's what I think of as a Pilsner, as being um, straightforward. It's not overly complex. I don't feel like it's challenging. I can't imagine that I would serve this for someone and have them complain about it unless they just don't like beer. I think it's okay. I don't think I'll be buying this one again. It's definitely not my favorite. I tend to like light, crisp beers with a very robust flavor profile. That's why the Celis Grand Cru here in Austin gets such like high reviews for me. I just think it's one of my favorites. I might actually have to go to the brewery to pick some up. But on the whole, it's good. It's okay. Nothing to write home about, I guess, but pretty tasty beer. Again, you can check them out at howdybeer.com if you want to purchase some. I'm sure they've got which there's the map here where you might be able to go pick it up. And in addition, you can follow them on Facebook or Instagram and Facebook or Instagram. Dude, nice. I can't speak anymore. So now that you know Robert is a complete lightweight. So howdybeer.com, you can check them out. It's okay. Again, I won't be buying this one again, but it's all right. I'm anxious to move on to some darker beers and some things that I'm much more excited to give reviews about. But check them out at howdybeer.com, and I'll see you guys again soon on Salud with Robert Gardner.